Vietnam is a long strip of coastal land about the size of California. I Corps, or the 3rd Marine Amphibious Force Area, covers the 5 northern provinces of South Vietnam. Chu Lai, Da Nang, Phu Bai are the principal bases in this area. From the seacoast and a narrow, fertile lowland plain, the land rises to a thinly settled Piedmont region. These foothills lead to jungle highlands running along the country's western border. Da Nang is the principal city in the 3rd Marine Amphibious Force Area. Da Nang Air Base is one of the busiest airports in the world today. Like cities everywhere, Da Nang has changed more than its surrounding countryside and may seem more familiar to you. But ancient ways are slow to die. Da Nang presents a mixture of the very old with the new, imported from the West. A major market where people congregate to buy and sell. Da Nang is also a busy seaport. The city is a cultural center for this region. Dai temples, Buddhist temples and shrines, and Christian churches attest to the deeply religious nature of the Vietnamese. North of Da Nang is the city of Hue, 50 miles below the demilitarized zone dividing North and South Vietnam. Capital of the ancient empire of Annam, the centuries-old imperial palace still survives along with its fort. Not far away, there is a port at the mouth of the Hue River. Fishing is the main source of income for the prosperous Vietnamese who live along the coast. Yet even coastal fishermen plant rice. Rice is this country's major crop. Most Vietnamese are farmers living on the fertile lowland plain between the seacoast and the Piedmont. Control of this rich area would give the Viet Cong captive rice and manpower to sustain his drive into the south. The hamlet and village homes of almost 2 million people crowd together here. An understanding of village life is the key to a broader understanding of Vietnam and the Vietnamese. For thousands of years, the village has been, as it still is, the basic social unit in Vietnam. Each village has its shrine and patron saint. You will be engaged in more than battle in Vietnam. You will be deeply involved in the lives of its people. Their land differs from our own. Their experience has not been ours. The Chinese, the French, the Japanese have been here as conquerors. You have to convince them we are here as friends. The village chief speaks for his people. Like the chief, the village elder is a much respected, even venerated man. In the Piedmont or foothill country, there are fewer villages. The mountains are even more thinly settled. But wherever you go in this country, one fundamental rule applies. The customs of the Vietnamese must be considered and, wherever possible, observed. The people treated with respect. The Piedmont area separates the lowland from jungle highlands. Movement through this hilly country can be slow and difficult. Streams are plentiful here and throughout Vietnam, but the water must be purified for drinking. During the rainy season, even streams can turn within hours into rivers you may have to ford. The mountains in this tropically hot and humid country are topped with jungle growth. But there are many well-marked footpaths here. These occasionally lead to villages of the Montagnards. Their villages are small, the houses built on stilts. These mountain people are tough and durable. They move through their rugged terrain with ease to hunt. They farm where they can burn off jungle growth to plant their rice. They fight well when they choose to fight. But you will spend most of your time in Vietnam on the coastal plain. Most often meet the people who live in lowland villages. Like communities everywhere, the village serves as a marketplace. It is also the precarious home of people who, for over a century now, have fought for their liberty. Since 1946, they have been continuously at war. They are determined to survive. But by our standards, the Vietnamese are poorly clothed and poorly housed and poorly fed. They live and work much as their ancestors did hundreds of years ago. There are more than economic reasons for this. To the Vietnamese, the passage of time is of little concern, and so is change. They strive for harmony with things as they are, and work for perfection in everything they do, no matter how much time this takes. There is a hard-won harmony with the land. Many believe that to achieve this harmony with their demanding tropical world, the highest wisdom is to want only the bare necessities of life. But change has begun. Now they are harvesting crops unknown to them a while ago. Yet change is costly, and the village farmer poor. His only real possession is the water buffalo that pulls his plow. Its value represents a whole year's income. He earns less than $300 a year with endless labor, his wife often working at his side. For days they work in water that nourishes their rice and also serves as a breeding place for mosquito-borne malaria. They are small in stature because for generations they have carried a burden of infectious tropical diseases and lived on a diet of almost rice alone. The village woman, even smaller than her husband, works as hard as he does in the field. She also works at home. Yet with her children, she's kind and gentle. The homes of these people are small and may seem crude, but their family life is rich and warm and has always been so. They are a quiet people of great personal dignity who grow old with grace. Small though they are, the Vietnamese men are determined fighters, committed to the defense of their village homes. Their young men serve in popular forces, full-time volunteers recruited for local defense. These troops are answerable to local chiefs. Simple but intelligent, content with little, their civilization old and rich, but their lives depressed by centuries of poverty, oppression, and disease, caught up in a war and yet determined to be free. These are the people of Vietnam. If you fail to understand them, you can make all we try to do here fail. Don't be too familiar. Wherever you go here, you represent the United States. Respect these people as you want them to respect us. We can win the battle for their freedom and yet lose their friendship. Don't show contempt for their way of life. They have a deep sense of pride. They cannot be hurried, even to do those things that concern them most. You cannot meet them with the casual familiarity with which we first meet one another. Give them time to understand your ways. Honor their village, hamlet, and family shrines. These are religious objects. To the graves of their dead, they also attach religious significance. Cemeteries are not passageways for working parties anywhere in the world. For your own personal protection, there are some other simple don'ts to remember. Avoid any food prepared by the Vietnamese for their own use. It may be contaminated with bacteria. Take it for granted the water in local wells is always polluted. Treat it accordingly, or let it alone. Avoid their local alcoholic drinks. These may also be harmful. No matter how attractive it seems, don't buy black market merchandise. This operation saves you nothing and costs the people of Vietnam increasing price hikes they can ill afford. Venereal diseases, as we know them, are bad enough. In Southeast Asia, they're worse and often unresponsive to the drugs we use for their treatment. Out of bounds means what it says. For your own good, stay out. There are other things to do in town, shopping for one. But understand the value of their money. Go along with currency controls. The relative fortune we can spend for souvenirs and entertainment in Da Nang and Hue can wreck their local economy. Explore this country while you're here. Its history goes back to centuries before our own history began. Its culture is rich and often centered in its temples and its shrines. Remember, too, that something new is being born here in Vietnam. A new republic forged in a long and bitter civil war, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. You are directly engaged in this war. You are here to fight. But there is more you may be asked to do. The needs of these people are profound. The enemy has made their villages our battleground. They need more than our military strength. They need our help. These corpsmen help by treating villagers caught in the violence of war. Their work is part of the civic action program undertaken by military personnel throughout Vietnam. You may be involved in some aspect of this program, established to help this country and its people to recover and rebuild. What you can do will depend on where you're stationed in this area, what's needed there, and on your own personal skills. The Marine Corps Reserve Civic Action Fund for Vietnam is working with care to deliver clothing, school kits, and medical supplies. Off-duty air crews fight malaria-bearing mosquitoes and other pests. You might do nothing more than build a swing and give these boys and girls a push in the right direction. You might help dig a village well. With part of an old truck axle, these men rebuilt a water pump and helped the villagers to set it up. There are also roads to grade. And there are bridges to be built. You might serve on Operation Golden Fleece, guarding the villagers while they work to harvest crops. Or helping to haul their rice to safety in the village. You may be a farmer at heart who can work with livestock like these pigs shipped from America to help improve local breeds. When he's not repairing armor plate on LVTP-5s, this Marine finds time to fix farm tools. These men from a combined action company stationed in a village take time out to give the youngsters a romp in the river and a helpful scrub. Wherever you go, there'll be plenty of construction work to do. Hospitals, dispensaries, and other public buildings are badly needed. Also badly needed are schools like this one going up somewhere in the 3rd Marine Amphibious area. There's a lot of teaching to be done. You might begin by teaching your language to the Vietnamese.
Miss Mann, I want you to read number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay? All right, you start with 1.
Do you see this book? Do you see this notebook? Do you see this pencil? Do you see this pen?
Rất vui lòng được gặp ông.
While you're here, it might be a good idea for you to learn their language.
Xin lỗi, tên là gì?
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 Cô Hai.
Cô Hai.
Chào cô.
Chào cô.
Chào ông.
Chào ông.
Chào cô.
Chào cô.
Chào ông.
Chào ông.
Rất sung sướng được gặp cô.
These, once again, are the people of Vietnam. If their dream of a free and democratic nation is to become a reality, more must be done than they can do alone. Do what you can to know and understand them and to help. They are a people well worth knowing, well worth fighting for.